Welcome back to IndieWatch, where I highlight indie games I think you guys may be interested in as well. As always, trailers, game sites, and any additional links are below. And if you guys have any favorites of this list or any additional games you'd like to suggest, I'd love to hear in the comments below. This week's games are all out in the month of September, so you'll either be able to enjoy them right now or within the next week or so. All Starfruit Racing. As a kid, I was obsessed with racing games, especially Mario Kart, Diddy Kong, and Snowboard Kids, all of the really playful ones. And I haven't gotten this excited about a racing game since that era, so you know All Starfruit Racing has something special up its sleeve. With up to 4 players in split screen or 8 players online, you'll be able to choose a character based on your favorite fruit, customize your ride, and just go cocoa nuts with power-ups and customization options. Sorry, I had to throw at least one bad pun in there. Speed isn't the only component that'll help you win. Power-ups gained by filling your juicer and mixing fruit to create interesting fruity blends are the key to winning these races, and early access is available now. Hob. I had the joy of being able to play Hob at PAX West, and this game has stayed in the back of my mind since. This game is from the creators of Torchlight and Torchlight 2, and along with the striking art style and sound design, the game seems to have a bit of everything: puzzles, platforming, and action. Hob's Power Glove provides the ability to break through walls, defeat enemies, and channel electric forces for an even more powerful hit, and this game progresses through exploration. There is no dialogue or text. As a result, the story starts more vague and becomes clearer as you continue to help the world around you. Cuphead. With its 1930s rotoscope animation style, which still gives me the heebie-jeebies even though I can appreciate how well done it is, Cuphead is a challenging platformer with intense boss battle after boss battle. You can play as a single player or enlist the help of a friend in local co-op and have to figure out a way to pay back your debt to the devil. Get ready for this title, it's almost here. September 29th is official release day. Echo. When I saw the trailer for this game, I was taken aback at how beautiful the palace environment looked, and then I heard the premise. As you move through the castle, your enemies are actually clones, echoes perhaps, of you. What's more is that the castle is watching your every move while you're in the light, and your clones learn from your movement and battle style and begin to use that against you. Fortunately, the castle has to reboot every few minutes, which means the light turns off, and you have the opportunity to do everything you can while the castle is watching. The idea of having to somehow be one step ahead of your own gameplay is fascinating to me, and I look forward to seeing how this is executed in the game itself, as it incorporates both stealth and action elements. Echo comes out September 19th. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Hellblade has been dubbed a indie AAA by its team because of its high-quality production values and focus on ninja-class combat, a strong character story, and very distinctive art style. Whatever type of indie you call it, though, it certainly looks intense. A cinematic psychological horror game with a basis in Celtic and Norse mythology, the game focuses on Senua as she traverses a hellish underworld. The game devs worked with neuroscientists and even people who've been diagnosed with mental illness to avoid stereotypes and tropes that often come with characters in the genre, and to actually capture and depict the experience of psychosis and its effects on the mind. Things like being encouraged to play with headphones on to be able to hear the voices that plague Senua, using visual tricks to simulate hallucinations, and even permadeath if you die too frequently in-game, make this possibly one of the more stressful experiences that you shouldn't miss. Hellblade is out now. Life is Strange Before the Storm. I had my doubts about the original Life is Strange, and then I played it and my world was forever changed. In Before the Storm, we go back 3 years before the fateful events in Storm of the first game, and if you loved getting to know Chloe, you'll be happy to know that Before the Storm focuses on her this time. See how she forms a friendship with Rachel Amber in a game that's coming out episodically, so you know your emotions are going to be pulled all over the place. Like the first game, choice and consequence help drive the narrative, affecting the ending you achieve. They've also added a backtalk conversation mode that will allow you to play with a little bit of risk and reward element, seeing if Chloe's sass can help with getting her way or just get in her way. You'll be able to choose Chloe's clothing, and finally, rather than using photography to help document the world around you, the use of graffiti is how Chloe can make her mark on the world. Life is Strange Before the Storm's first episode is out now, with 2 more on the way. Those are the indies for this week. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like more, and I will see you guys next time.